As soon as I could join the business, I wanted to. Doing something from nothing felt like real life to me.
When I joined, it was more of an engineering company. Now it's becoming a technologies company.
The second biggest killer on or accidents is caused by forklift trucks, traffic management vehicles on site. We couldn't afford to really put the steel in, and so we made something ourselves. And I suppose in some respects it's an accident that we actually came up with a polymer safety barrier. That was the birth in 2001 of the world's first polymer safety barrier. We came into the factory, we used to work in the summer holidays and build whatever we had to build. I can't remember how big the factory was. I think, was it 40,000 square foot?
35,000.
35,000 square foot. I mean, we're probably now up to 140,000 square foot, so that the change is drastic.
And we're processing on average about 290 tonnes of polymer a month. And we've brought in brand new 6 and 7 axis mill turn machines. We've got state-of-the-art injection moulding machines with rotating platens, what allow us to do twin shot injection moulding. We've got state-of-the-art extrusion lines, allowing us to put faster output through the business. We're also looking at a new extrusion line which will just give us more capacity and increase our output to potentially 750 kilos an hour.
Kimberly Clark, myself and Luke, they had some steel barriers in front of a steel stanchion holding up an office, and they told us literally every single week that steel stanchion, the barrier protecting it was destroyed, and they were hitting this steel stanchion. And they said, come up with an idea what protects this. We played around with and got the ingredients by playing around with different polymers to make a robust material. But we had to come up with an idea what would stop a fork truck at low level. I'll have that barrier out in a week was one of the fork truck drivers' kind of challenges to us. We went back a week later, put the barrier in, and then 3 years later that barrier still stood and working. So we used our ingenuity, we used our ideas to actually make something that is still the benchmark product, on the market from the original days, and we're superseding that through more and more innovation.
The coupling device absorbs a lot of the impact energy. This gives the product its flexibility and also its superior strength. The coupling technology is a multi-component system. It has what we call a system is a retainer. This connects between the rail and the post. We also have within that a shock absorption system where under impact this will dissipate a lot of the impact energy, and we also have a retaining pin. So this is effectively a 3-component system.
What it used to be an engineering company with just barriers, now it's moved on to me building apps, building control panels, building the whole architecture of ASAFE software.
So the technology will provide information about the strength of an impact, the frequency of an impact, the place of an impact, about the traffic in a warehouse or in a factory, hotspots, places where more protection is needed, or where more information is needed about certain things that we haven't probably thought about yet. So it comes as a solution to multiple aspects.
We were hungry, we had the taste for export, and we did export where we were doing it ourselves. It's our own people, and we were really hungry, still really hungry to carry on setting subsidiaries up. So I think, so we're at 13 now. I think Japan is going to come on stream next for us, which will be at the end of this year. We've done Dubai this year, we've done Mexico this year, and next year there is, for us, I think we've got quite a few target markets, and I think the aim now is to do between 2 to 3 subsidiaries every single year for at least the next 5 years. The philosophy about being global but local really sticks, and Spain is a real classic example of that. You can't You can't, we have our office based in Valencia, but you really need people in Madrid, and you can't supply Barcelona, which is Catalonia, from Valencia. You have to have somebody who is a Catalonian to supply, to build those relationships. And I think that's what we've always learned, and I think my dad from the very early days it's about building those relationships with the customer. My grandma was in the business, my mum's still in the business. You know, to everyone who works here, to everyone around the world who works with us, that's the biggest challenge as we grow and we grow. How do we maintain that family feeling? How do we maintain quick and agile? And that's what we want to do.